goody. My last review for Doc Schlock before I take this on hiatus for a little while. And what happens? A big freaking monster has to invade town and go walking around. Oh, sorry. I just hate when this happens. Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Cloverfield. He had better not go to the ice cream parlor in this town, because I'm going to be really mad if he does. I got a bad craving for Rocky Road. It's pretty much a found footage movie in which the found footage was obtained by the military, in which they decided to show the world stuff that happened over a couple of days. But it mostly revolves around a couple named Rob and Beth that, well, actually started off as just friends, and, well, they decided to become one night more than just friends, and well, there's a party for Rob because he's going to be leaving for Japan, I believe it was. But during the party, crazy, weird stuff starts happening, and a bunch of people start getting all the footage caught on tape. And what we wind up seeing is that there's this big freaking monster walking around, destroying things, and giving birth to little monsters, and knocking off the head of the Statue of Liberty and tossing it downtown. That's going to be backing up traffic for some time. The little creatures that this thing gives off winds up, if they bite you, you'll pretty much explode from the inside out. So all the found footage is taking place, everybody's dying, there's military trying to take the monster out, trying to take the creature out. And finally, the air raid sirens start going off. The creature's going around. Military still trying to kill the creature. And the last thing we see of the found footage is Rob and Beth being with each other under a bridge. The bridge collapses. Rob confesses his love to Beth. And the last thing you see before the found footage is officially cut off is Rob and Beth earlier in the day when the footage was originally recorded, having a good time, and there's something flying into the ocean in the background when they declared they're having themselves a good day. So why did this movie suck? I pretty much took this movie as sort of like Godzilla from 97, 98, something like that, I believe it was. And it was pretty much a found footage movie, and it was just overly ridiculous. I am not a J.J. Abrams fan. After watching this movie, I just couldn't get into anything else he does. I was just completely bored by this movie. The things that were irritating me was the back and forth of the found footage. Here we are, supposed to be what was supposed to be happening that night, but then we go back to sometime earlier in the day and all this other crap. And again, just looking at the little creatures running around attacking people, I thought they did that in Godzilla. So, yeah. And the other thing that really kind of disappointed me about this movie was they make so much hype about the monster, what it's going to look like, what it's going to be, and everything like that. And when you finally see the creature, you're like, so that's it, huh? That seemed to be the biggest problem with this movie, is that they hype it up, they keep the monster hidden, and then after the movie was finally released and everybody went to go see it, when you saw the trailer, you saw the monster, and that was my first reaction, was it kind of looks like a really gross, butt-ugly version of Godzilla. I am not really the world's biggest fan of found footage movies, and this one just really took it to all kinds of extremes. Huge budget, and well, there go those Jehovah's Witnesses that kept coming around here. Yeah, not big on found footage movies, and this is one that just took it to all kinds of extremes with budget. And when I watched this movie a few years ago with some friends of mine, they seemed really hyped to see it, but But after I watched it, I told him honestly, I felt like about 2 hours of my life was taken away for a boring movie that I just did not care for. And I'm not really big on a lot of these movies that make a lot of money at the box office and everybody hypes up and hypes up and hypes up and hypes up, because that really drives me nuts. And this movie, I really felt disappointed by, and kind of thought, yeah, I'd rather not see this movie ever again, and definitely not check out 10 Cloverfield Lane, because I didn't like this one. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like the second one either. But there you guys have it, a review of Cloverfield. I want to make a few quick announcements, real quick. Doc Schlock is going to go on hiatus for a little while, but I will be back with the series really soon. And it's going to be a whole new series of videos. And the first video is going to be, well, let me just say it's kind of a crossover movie, but it's definitely between two creatures that, you know, you kind of think to yourself, man, that looks like a good idea, seems like a cool idea. It was crap. So hope you guys be ready for that one. Doc Schlock by request number 100. I'm going to have an announcement on that one this weekend, so I hope you guys will check out that video as well to get the info and everything that's going to be happening with it very soon. So yeah, I just want to say to you guys, thank you so very much for keeping this series going and always making it so much fun to do. It ain't over yet. It's going to come back sooner than later. But thank you guys so very much for watching the series, and I will be back again soon with it. So hang on tight and be ready for one of the worst crossover movies of all time. Whew, trust me, this one was bad. But if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that was big on budget, but so big on waste of time for you, send it my way, and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and until we do this again, as always, stay strong and rock on. You know, they just fixed the roads. Now they're going to have to try and fill in those big footprints. What a jerk.